Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's Super Bowl Sunday.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So after the INT, it's Brady. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the...
And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks. But here, he found all of his guys covered, and he said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Working from the gun, Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Dancing to his left. He'll run it. He's got the first down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this? We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
Well, man, open down the middle of the field. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Steps away. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2.
2nd and 12. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. To throw, it's Brady. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed fourth down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the right call? Was it against the right defense? Should they have even gone for it at all? Will that change what they do going forward in this game? A lot of questions to be answered by them. The defense doesn't really care. They're like, bring it on again. We'll stop you the next time, too.
A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And that will set him up in excellent shape. First and goal at the 9-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 9-yard touchdown there as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
And his kick is good. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position and only one play to score it. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Here's Mecole Hardman. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 30.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Brings up third down.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. First and 10 at their own 46. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. From the 31, Mahomes gonna let one fly for Robinson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Good coverage that time by Sean Bunting. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. 2nd and 10 here in the 3rd quarter of Super Bowl 56. To throw again, Brady, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Brady. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Here's Hardman on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Our eyes shift to the defense of the Buccaneers now. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Here's Hardman on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. Under pressure, they got him again. Well, CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
And the next-gen stat's going to show that sack carried out in just 2.5 seconds from beginning to end. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll try and run some clock now with McCoy. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
A lot of guys playing this game. There's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Bust through the tackle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there, a jumbo package look. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. He won't go down. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl, and they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy to cap an amazing season. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.